Ta-da! Well, here I am with the last variety of the 8-pack, 2 of each, 4 different beers from Urban Chestnut. This is their Fantasyland Midwest Coast IPA from Urban Chestnut, 6.5, 60 IBUs. The first time I heard of a brewery using the term Midwest Coast was Mother's. Mother's Little Helper, I believe, is the first one that used that particular name. But now I'm starting to see it on many others. But the first one I remember seeing it on was the Mother's Little Helper. They don't, their current website does not list malt or hop varieties used. I got foam on my nose. The aroma's interesting. I just had their HMS English style, traditional British style IPA. It was very earthy. It almost had these truffle-like notes on it. And it could be just the lingering in my nostrils, but I'm getting some of that as well from this, as well as some big pine, tad bit of citrus, and some white pepper-like notes. But anyway, let's go on. I'm not going to get all beer geekish on you. Who needs that? Oh yeah, wow. It's a whole different animal from the one I just had. Yeah, I mean, this is, yeah. The Mother's Little Helper Midwest Coast IPA is 7%, 70 IBUs. This has some similar flavors, has a similar color as well. Kind of a copper, a very clear copper. It's very pleasant. Now that I'm kind of resting a little bit here, I'm getting some sweetness on the nose. Almost some molasses-like sweetness. It's kind of a medium-bodied, I would say. I'm getting some like brown sugar-like sweetness. My wife uses this Muscovado sugar. It's a natural sugar, an unbleached sugar. In a cooking, it gives the baking cookies especially a much cleaner flavor than if you just used, you know, your processed cane sugar. And that's kind of the flavor I'm getting. It's not necessarily a pure brown sugar, but I'm getting that Muscovado-like notes. On the malt end, excuse me, as it breaks into the hoppage, baby. It's very hoppy. I mean, it's only 60 IBU. I say only 60, but, you know, that's not big by today's standards. It feels very hoppy. It feels very hoppy without being extremely bitter, which I kind of like. It's kind of got this light tan, rocky, sustaining head going on. Again, I get those very slight sweetness. Pour the rest of it in here. Fuck it. Fuck it. Criticize me if you like. I don't give a rat's ass. Yeah. Pour the rest of it in there. Pours beautifully, as you can see. Just a nice kind of light beige rocky head. Again, what you get at first is those very kind of a subtle sweetness. As it breaks into all the hops, that gives you, again, some of the pine. Some citrus, and I'm getting some of those earthy-like notes that I was getting from the HMS as well. It's very nice, indeedy. Yeah, I just like Urban Chestnut. They have just this is from the Revolution series because it isn't a traditional Revolution series number 8. I do like Urban Chestnut because you know, even the Revolution series is kind of a tip and a nod to tradition. I mean, they don't stray too far from tradition. Oh, excuse me. And everything they do is impeccable. It may not be over the top if that's what you're looking for, but everything is just, you know, as quality as can be. So there you go. I'm Tom the Beer Whisperer.